So for my toy that I created for this assignment, I created a game for toddlers named The Land of Shapes and Colors. I made an example of what the game would look like as if it were a mat on the ground that would be big enough for toddlers to stand on. The game is basically like a board game, but in a big size. And the kids would be pretty much the moving characters. In the game, the kids take turns rolling the dice that you see here, which has all different shapes. It has the rectangle, the triangle, the heart, the circle, and the oval. And then they would roll the dice, and whichever it lands on, they have to identify the shape and color. And they would move towards that square to finish to the end of the game. Depending on the number of players, it could be 1 to 4 because it is going to be a mat, and the kids, let's say if they all land in one space, they would all have to fit in that area. One would get first, second, third, and fourth place. This game helps the toddler in all physical, cognitive, and social development. It's helping them physically. It's helping them in the way that the child has to control their body when they're in that space. So when they land on that space, they would have to control their body to not, move to another space, and they would have to share the space with 2 to 4 kids in that same area. And then socially, it would help them recognize that they will all get to pass to the end, which would be over here. But they also have to recognize that there will be a winner. There will be a second, third place, and without them being, frustrated, and also enjoying the game and playing with others, pretty much. And lastly, it helps them cognitively because the toddler will be able to learn and recognize geometric shapes and colors. So depending on which one they land on, if they land on the triangle, and then we'll ask them like what color it is. It'll be orange, and I put the most basic colors: orange, green, yellow, red, brown, and blue. And they would be able to recognize them as they go around. And it's not too long because in general, the attention span of a toddler is actually very short. So this would be a perfect little game for them. And the game, lastly, is called The Land of Shapes and Colors.